and greetings to you. Let us adjust. We come to you tonight in peace and love from the higher realms that many of you call the Archangel realms. It is a higher realm indeed. It is a realm that we do not have the density of what you are experiencing on this planet at this moment in time. If we were to venture into this density, it would have an energetic impact on our systems, on our light bodies. Through this one, what we are going to explore with you tonight is something that this one has been terming the wounded masculine energy. We had him training before and we'd asked him to stop because we wanted to step in and have the discussion with you. Now, what we want to talk about is how over time, we apologize, the masculine energy that we are going to refer as the lower level masculine, and by lower level we refer to the consciousness, the systems that have been placed through thousands of years that all of you, humanity, are working towards to break free from. Now, what this one has noted in the past few days is how the human mind of the masculine, is what we're going to call it, the masculine consciousness, is grasping on, trying to retain power and control over those that are trying to follow it. But what is happening is that the feminine energy, the feminine consciousness of what your humanity is moving into, and it's not the polarity, it's just the terms that you have given the masculine and the feminine. It's really triality that you're experiencing, is the balance between masculine and feminine, the two genders on this planet at this moment in time in spirit. That is what we call triality. That is what all of you are working towards, whether the balance between the masculine and feminine, but for many of you, it's also the masculine, feminine, and spirit. The balance between the three. There is no such thing as duality, it's all triality. It goes even further. But that is okay. We're not going to go into this. What we're going back to, and please pardon us, we need to waken up your systems. Some very long hours are being put into this, into an order of rebuilding of what he calls technology in our computer systems. It's okay. So, going back to this wounded masculine energy, the ego system is trying to create chaos and drama, and around this and surrounding this is creating a vortex of chaos. Vortex of, yes, we use the words, created the vortex, trying to suck people in, suck human minds in, suck the feminine energy, and trying to create all this mess and chaos. And what it happens is that it's no longer working. This one has experienced it in exactly the same way. We're not going to say it's different because it's the same principles. It is the same foundation. It is the same experience that many are having. And that is when the drama. Let's create drama so that I can be, the victim. Please, poor me. His words. That is what the victim. So the wounded masculine energy is coming through as a victim. It is all the ego mind, all the human mind, and it's all saying, why me, why me, why me? I must sort this, I must fix this, I must. I need to do something about this. There's chaos and drama, and I need to sort it out, and I'm going to make more. And that is what the ego is doing. It is completely controlling you. So the wounded masculine is all about how I've been abused, I've been this, I. Straight away, the words I says ego. But what can we do about this? For those of you that are being sucked into the vortex, you need to work on your boundaries. You need to say no. You need to push it away. Your spirit guides, your archangels, your ascended masters are all here in order to help you, in order to understand sorry, for you to focus on shifting your awareness and say, hey, I've had enough of this. I do not accept this form of behavior. This is not the path I'm walking. I do not need to experience it. If you do need to experience this drama, it is for you, and what this one has been saying is your self-growth. You get to observe, you get to experience, you get to understand how these systems work so you can break it from yourself. You can reverse engineer your own human mind programming and walk away. You get to walk away from what they call the lower self. The lower self systems that have been there to control. Like, what is this story of higher and lower self? The higher self is who you really are. The incarnate, you have no control. You must accept that you have no control in life. And that is what the lovely Amy has told this one. That the incarnate really has no control at all over its life or where it's going to go and what path and what career path or whatever it is. There's no point trying to control another because that is just ego. You have no control over what is happening. There is this term that we use and that the masters use and that everyone is starting to catch on to, which is called just show up. Now this just showing up has no control. It is a system that of the higher vibrations, the frequencies, dimensions, whatever you want to call it, it is called this in order for you to have no control. We are communicating with more incarnates on a daily basis and we are guiding them to where they need to go. Because the higher self controls what is going on, spirit controls what is going on, and you as the incarnate need to find that path where you are integrated with your higher self. That path where you are starting to embody and integrate with the higher self allows you to merge with it so you can become it. And this is what Serapis Bey has said to this one, this is what I have said to this one, and this is what Amy has said to this one as well. And there's also the masters that are teaching how to integrate with the higher self that is happening on the other side of the veil at this moment in time, because many of you, especially those that are listening right now, are exploring this. The more you learn to give up and surrender on trying to control something you cannot control, and how many times have you tried to control the outcome and failed? How many times have you tried to control technology and it's not worked? How many times have you spent trying to fix something and it's not worked because it's not supposed to? Of course, mechanics and all this sort of stuff, yes, you can fix that, but you'll always have problems, and there's always one, you will always see, even in mechanics, you will always see that there's multiple paths to fix a solution. You can make a big mess, break it, fix it again, or you can go through and repair it accordingly, engineer, or whatever you want to do it. There are many ways. So for you blessed ones that are watching this, what does this mean? The wounded masculine is stepping in and is creating more and more chaos. The next few months is going to be about more and more chaos as the higher energies that are being bombarded on this planetary scale into the united grids, into everything, is going to put more and more pressure on for those that are struggling in the lower. For you see, there is no room left for the lower consciousness to work through. It knows it's failing. It knows it's falling apart. And those incarnates that are refusing to move, we're sorry, but you must. You don't really have a choice because your higher self is telling you that you must. Your survival knows that you must. Otherwise, you are going to go through a major upheaval. This one has endured it. Many have called it death. It is painful. Now, not death, as this one has experienced, is not a physical death. It is a death of everything that you know. The death of the ego. And yes, this one understands what it feels like. How painful the experience is. But, and as this one experienced, people have come into their life They see the amount of love that you have, the amazing capabilities of what you can do. But this lower consciousness, the wounded masculine, is an energy that not many people want to be around. And if you're finding that you are struggling, that you are filled with anger, that you are filled with rage, that you are filled with deep grief and sadness, you need to take the steps forward to find the love that you have for yourself, as this one can see, as others have seen in him, the amount of love that radiates and glows. It is truly an amazing process of what you're enduring, because you, the incarnates, are doing the work for the planet, for humanity, the animal kingdom, for plants, consciousness. It's the first time this has been done. It is a great opportunity to learn how to rebuild the planet with complete amnesia. So, blessed ones, we are going to learn to be what you truly are, and that is love. To experience love for yourself. When you get to that feeling of I love myself, flaws and all, as the song goes, you will start to feel the energetic presence of those that do love you, have always loved you, and have never stopped loving you. The ones, such as your angels, such as your masters, and your spirit guide, and God, Father, Mother, God, the deities. You will feel that you are one of us, that you belong with us, our galactic brothers and sisters. You will realize that we are all family, and that there is no room for nothing but love. We ask that you do not resist the love that is being received in this moment, because in the next few months, as the wonderful Master Serapis Bey has said, there is going to have stronger energies. The tap gets turned on more. So please, we ask of you that if you're in the middle of the storm, if you're in the storm, find the middle. We want you to start searching for peace if you are being impacted, because with this peace, by being in the middle, you will experience true love, and you will not be impacted by what is to come. The chaotic energies, as those have experienced 2 weeks ago on the lunar eclipse full moon. Alright, blessed ones, we thank you for this time, and we will leave you with this. I am Archangel Metatron with Amy, and Serapis Bay. Thank you.